So for theater class, we did an insult battle using only Shakespearean insults, which was very interesting because apparently he wrote like 100 or 200 of them. And my favorite one has got to be, "I would slap thy face, though I fear I would get an infection." And everyone just goes like, "Oh!" It was amazing. It was amazing. Welcome, friends. Lost Scarf here, and it's time for the vlog. It's gonna be a quick one because holy crap, Scarf's got things to do. First up is the channel. Not in the Woods ending soon. I want to record a looking back on that LP with Jinx at some point, so look out for that. There's also some other things I want to do with that as well. That is an intense run. That LP is an intense run. Oh my god. FF9 still going. We're in disc 3 is my understanding of FF9, so that's cool. In the future, when we do these recordings of where I do all the voices, I'm coining the term voice through. That's what I'm doing. It's not a playthrough, it's a voice through. That's how I see it. So that should be a lot of fun. I Am Setsuna is one I know I want to do in the future. We have that from Square Enix, and I should definitely do that one. That'd be pretty fun to do. It'd be like revisiting FF10 in a way when you think about it. Nier Automata finished side B. Now we're working on side C. Okay. If Nier cut out a lot of the open world crap and the side quest stuff, that game would be the tightest, most amazing game ever. It'd be a perfect game. But because of all that crap, it's not perfect, but it's pretty good. Pretty good game. The story is amazing. Like it is okay, it's not amazing, but it really grips you really well. That's what Nier does very well. It's very gripping. And that's a pretty good achievement right there. Other things with the channel, we're finishing Zelda very soon. We got the Breath of the Wild armor, and it takes a lot of effort to build that armor up. Oh my god. And I spent maybe 4 hours on it because I want to style on Ganon when we finally kill him. So we're getting really close to finishing that LP, and it's almost done on YouTube as well. So that'll be done, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to do... Okay, it's better a question is, do you guys want to see another marathon LP on stream and then have it put on YouTube? That's the question. Do you guys want to see that, or did you feel like that should have been a one-off with Zelda? Is that how you feel or not? That's the question, so let me know what you think. That'd be important feedback. No, that's it. Next LPs and stuff, I don't know. Oh, we got Dragon Quest Heroes 2, so I need to research that, and then we will have a... What's the word I'm looking for? We will have a one-shot on that. We also got Expeditions Vikings, so I gotta do one-shot on that as well. There's a bunch of games worth doing one-shots on, so I gotta catch up on that. But there's things happening. So Sunday night to Monday, I'm gonna be gone, because my family wants to go up north to do some things. And because of that, there's no Hearthstone stream, so I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do Hearthstone. After this vlog, I'm gonna do some Forts and Deformers collabs with Fraz and them, so that's gonna be a thing as well. And, oh, yeah, right. Thursday to Monday, I'm gonna be gone as well, because of the Kentucky Derby. So what happens is, every year my family wins a free trip to go there. It's just like a tradition where, I guess at this point, it's like, well, we just always get to go, so we're gonna go to the Derby, we're gonna be there, we're gonna bet on that thing, just enjoy our time. That's gonna be a lot of fun. We don't have a lot of money, but here's the thing. It's 32, yeah, $32 or $34. With $32 or $34, you can win thousands of dollars at the Kentucky Derby. That's all you need. That is all you need. It's simple as that. If you pick the right horses, and the right horses come in as well, because there's a lot of long shots that can come in, if the right horses come in and long shots come in correctly, you can win a lot of money, even with just $30. That's the thing. And superfectas, oh my god. There was, I can't remember which year it was, but like a 50 to 1 and like a 43 to 1 came in first and second, or second and third. And that was worth thousands of dollars. Thousands. You can make a lot of money off a little bit if you pick the right horses. That is why the Kentucky Derby is so damn popular, because it's like 20 horses. And with that many horses, things can happen, and it's just crazy. And that's why the Triple Crown's so damn hard to do, is that many freaking horses, because you can get boxed in and stuff. Anything else besides all that stuff? Okay, Kentucky Derby. Oh, ooh, right. So here's an interesting thing. We're in the affiliate program with Twitch. Right now, that just means, cheers. That means if you do bits during the streams, we get a cut of the bits. That's really what it is. That's all it is. And it's interesting with that, and by the way, Ninjax is the first one to do it. He put 60 bits the first night, so thank you, Ninjax. You can earn bits by watching ads through Twitch, which I forgot about until Ninjax brought it up last night. And like, huh, why ain't that something? So, no matter what, it's just watching ads with a purpose these days, isn't it? You can watch these ads for Twitch, you can give bits to people you like, you can do TAD like we've been doing, And it's interesting just seeing how people are monetizing viewership of ads on purpose. It's very curious to see that. Like, you're seeing it with a purpose. So that's a thing. That is very interesting. And we'll see how it goes. Now, the thing is, like, streaming is a thing we do, but it's not the biggest thing we do. Of course, we do more YouTube stuff and like because the way we do things. But we always have streamed Saturday and Sunday night, and then we stream other times depending on schedule. Other thing to mention is the job interviews coming up in May. The big one. This is the one that the Johnson account of job interviews is May. It's coming up. I need to study as hard as I can. I need to prepare as hard as I can. Interview as best I can. I need to beat out 200 people. Was it 2,000? I hope it's 200. I don't remember how many people are going to beat out right now. I got to beat out two big number of people. I got to beat out a bunch of people to get this job. And it's going to be hard. But if I get it, it's going to be huge because, well, I'll be a little more busy, of course. So I won't be able to put as much time in the channel. But it means having money so that we can do the upgrades and not have to be freaked out on TED and all that stuff and Patreon and everything. Just we can get things going in a different way because I'll be able to help fund the channel as well. Like, all the money you guys do will help the channel as well because the channel, you want it to be able to fund itself. The more money you put into a channel yourself, like, that's an investment, of course, but you want the channel to be able to sustain itself. It's been able to sustain itself this whole time, and I want it to keep doing that. I want it to be able to sustain itself to the point that I could just leave my job and do this if I want to full time. That's the dream. That's the goal. But right now, we're not there yet. So, of course, it's fine for me to get a job and invest into it. And then also, everyone's money that goes into it as well helps invest into it as well until we just make it a thing that is worthy, I guess. That's what it is. It's just all about growth at the end of the day. So, yeah. I hope I get this job. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't get this one because this is the big interview. This is the big one. Because in my field, these oh god, in 5 years everyone dies or retires, and that's when there's gonna be a lot of work. But right now, there's only a little bit here and there. Everyone's waiting for 5 years from now, and I'm like, Fudge, I can't wait 5 years from now. Scarf's getting up there in age, and you know, I gotta get things going, and you know, stuff. You can't just wait all your life. You can't just wait all your life. You can't. And I've waited enough time. Gotta get this job. Gotta get it. So, gonna do my best on that one, and I'll be a little distracted with that, but I'm always gonna put my best into the channel, of course. Theater class, I already mentioned Shakespeare insults. So all we did was learn about Shakespeare and the Globe and everything. Very interesting stuff with the Globe. During Renaissance times, the way theater was done was they were very flowery in their language. That's why Shakespeare's very flowery. Because not everyone could see the stage, so you had to be able to see it in your mind. And so it was very much a flowery, more flowery language. And there's iambic pentameter. I finally learned what the hell that's about. With to be or not to be, that is the question. That is iambic pentameter. Learned about Kit Marlowe and him dying and how that opened the way for Shakespeare. Also that Shakespeare, only thing that has his handwriting and record is his will. Everything else is people putting together his scripts and everything, which is very interesting. But yeah, we learned about Shakespeare and all his stuff and how he gives every character a flaw. Hamlet's flaw is indecision. Romeo and Juliet's flaw is impatience. King Lear's flaw is I don't remember King Lear, so I can't remember it at the moment. But everyone's got a flaw in his plays, and that's very interesting. Flawed characters trying to just, you know, make a thing happen, and they do. It's just that they all die when they do, usually, unfortunately. He wrote a lot of, you know, sonnets and stuff during the plague because he couldn't make a play during the plague, and things like that. So it's all very interesting stuff with Shakespeare. And I already mentioned before, I'm going to try to do the fourth soliloquy with Hamlet. Need to memorize that. Gonna try my best, but now I gotta memorize stuff for the interview. I need to know all my stuff about water. You need to know all that stuff. Like, I need to remember a year's worth of knowledge in 2 weeks. So, it's gonna be fun. And then midterms are coming for classes. And then other things. And so, things are piling the hell up for me. Oh my god. So, very quickly, quick topic here. And sometimes Scarf's in travel. So, Scarf has mobile games to play. I play a mobile game called Z-Girls. Now, this is a game, it's one of the war games like, Dawn of War, not Dawn. It's like, the one with the Kate Upton commercials is like one of those games where it's a war game where you're just fighting and all that stuff. People die, people get killed, you're fighting zombies and stuff like that. And I joined an alliance, and it's an RP alliance, and I met this very special little girl. She is 13 years old, and she RPs in Abyssal, and she loves battleships. Like the real her, she loves battleships. When she was 6 years old, she took a tour of a battleship with her family, or was, I think her family, maybe class or something. She's 6, I'm assuming it's family, and she really liked the battleship. She liked how in the past we could create these big, powerful machines. It was very fascinating to her. And so she made a promise to herself that she would learn about them. So she's read all the Navy books, she's read about all the ships and everything. She just loves battleships. It's kind of an obsession. And then, of course, this game comes out called Cancol, which is this browser-based game where you have battleship girls and they fight abyssals. And then there's the anime that came out a couple years back called Kantai Collection, which is about battleship girls fighting abyssals and everything. And so you have someone who's obsessed with battleships, and there's an anime of it, and then there's a game of it, and then they have all that, and they love playing battleships since they were a little kid and everything. And so it's just this very adorable person who just loves this anime, this game, and battleships in general, and they know a lot about World War II and ships and things like that. It's very interesting, and they'll just go on. They'll talk about it at length for a very long time if you get them going, and they know all the equipment, they know everything. It is amazing. It is really cool. Funny thing, this 13-year-old girl, she has a boyfriend. She calls him her admiral. It is adorable, and they cosplay. She dresses up like a battleship, and he dresses up like an admiral. It is too adorable. It is adorable. That is the only word. Adorable. And why do I bring this up? Why do I bring up this this friend of mine who really loves battleships? And it is because of the topic, and that is passion. Passion. When someone is obsessed with something, when someone really enjoys something, when someone just has a passion for something, it is infectious. It fills you with an energy when you hear someone just talk at length about something they love. It is amazing. You cannot be not infected with just the joy that they feel when they talk about their topic. For me, it was science for a very long time. Now it is, of course, the channel, making people happy. That is my thing. And I'm always working towards trying to be better at that. I'm not perfect. Got a lot to learn from it. Got a lot to learn to do better at it. But I love this channel, and I love entertaining you guys. That is my thing. So the thought is, what is your passion? What is a thing that you like to talk about, you like to do, that's your, like, it's your hobby, it's your life, whatever. Like, for some people, their passion is their life. For some people, their passion is their hobby because they just couldn't make it their life because whatever it is, or they just couldn't make it work out. Some people, of course, musicians, they love music, and they were able to make it, they got a band and everything. Some people, they love music, and they do it as a hobby because they just couldn't afford to do it as a lifetime thing, and they're like maybe like an accountant or something. Like, what is something that you love? Something that you are passionate about, that you could talk about forever, pretty much. What is something that you could talk about at length? I'd like to know, but also just for if it's something you're working towards, this is a beautiful thing. If you have a passion and if you're not really doing the hobby right now, or you're just not able to have time for it, I feel like it's something that you should try to make time for, because your passion makes you happy. In my experience, a passion is very infectious to not just myself, but to others around me. So you being happy makes other people happy. So I'm saying, what I'm trying to get to is embrace your passion if you haven't been embracing it lately, because it will do so much good for you, in my opinion. It'll bring you up. It'll bring those around you up. It is an amazing thing. Passion is a fire that just envelops everything around it in its heat. It is amazing. And that's why I just want to talk about passion for a minute, is embrace your passion, whatever it is, and just go to town on it. And people will gravitate to that. They really will. Especially if they're also passionate about the same topic. It's amazing. It's just a real nice thing. And yeah, that's the vlog right there. Had to make a quick one. There might not be a vlog next week because I'm going to be gone Thursday to Sunday. Not Thursday to Monday for the Kentucky Derby. If there's a vlog, it'll be made Wednesday, so it'll be, I don't know, maybe it'll just be talking about maybe Tad or whatever. By the way, okay, so Monday we'll find out the results, but we are very close to getting that karaoke. And we're going to find out whether you guys regretted that decision or not to suggest karaoke as a $100 goal. We will see. But that right there is the vlog. I had fun talking before watching and listening. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time as always, and keep smiling, everybody. That's what makes me happy. You being happy.